Welcome to Motivation Noted. Today we'll explore Stoic principles for intelligently dealing with toxic people. Toxic individuals, whether they're friends, colleagues, or even family, can drain your energy and disrupt your peace. But with the philosophy of Stoicism, we can learn how to respond to toxic behavior with emotional strength and clarity. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what's within our control and maintain our inner peace, no matter the situation.
By the end of this video, you'll have practical tools to handle toxic people with wisdom and resilience, all while protecting your mental well-being. Let's dive in.
1. Understanding what's in your control, the Stoic foundation. At the heart of Stoicism lies the idea that you cannot control what others say or do, but you can control how you respond. Toxic people may manipulate, lie, or create conflict, but your power lies in how you choose to react. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This principle is critical when dealing with toxic people, as they often try to provoke emotional reactions. By focusing on your own behavior, you refuse to give them that power. Scenario 1. The aggressive coworker. Let's say you have a coworker who constantly tries to undermine you in meetings, spreading false information to damage your reputation. The natural reaction might be to confront them aggressively or try to get even, but this approach only drags you into unnecessary conflict. Stoic approach. Recognize that you cannot control their behavior, but you can control your response. Remain calm and collected. Respond to their claims with facts, and refuse to engage emotionally. By maintaining composure, you not only protect your peace but also show others that you're above petty conflict. Over time, this will weaken the toxic individual's influence.
2. Practice emotional detachment, the power of indifference. Stoicism teaches the importance of apatheia, emotional detachment from external events, particularly things we cannot control. Toxic people thrive on drawing emotional reactions, whether through anger, frustration, or sadness. When you practice emotional detachment, you become immune to their attempts to manipulate your feelings. Scenario 2. Dealing with a manipulative friend. You might have a friend who constantly plays the victim, manipulating you into doing things for them, or guilt-tripping you into taking responsibility for their problems. This can be exhausting and emotionally draining. Stoic approach. Recognize the manipulation without allowing it to affect you emotionally. You can set boundaries calmly but firmly. For example, you might say, "I understand you're going through a hard time, but I can't help you with this." By remaining emotionally detached and focusing on what's reasonable, you protect yourself from toxic guilt and manipulation.
3. Set boundaries, the importance of self-respect in Stoicism. Setting boundaries is essential when dealing with toxic people. The Stoics believe that we are all responsible for maintaining our own sense of virtue, and sometimes that means limiting contact with those who disrupt our peace. Scenario 3. Toxic family members. Imagine a family member who is constantly critical, manipulative, or confrontational. Cutting them out entirely may not be an option, but maintaining your mental health requires setting firm boundaries. Stoic approach. With wisdom and compassion, set clear boundaries. For example, you might limit interactions to certain topics or restrict the time you spend together. You can say, "I value our relationship, but I won't tolerate disrespect. Let's keep our conversations respectful, or I'll need to distance myself." This protects your inner peace while maintaining your dignity. Remember, Stoicism isn't about cutting people off entirely, but about preserving your virtue and well-being by creating necessary space.
4. Turn every encounter into a lesson, adversity as an opportunity for growth. Stoicism teaches that every challenge is an opportunity to practice virtue. Dealing with toxic people can be stressful, but it's also a way to practice patience, tolerance, and emotional control. Instead of seeing these interactions as purely negative, you can view them as training grounds for personal growth. Scenario 4. Online trolls or negative comments. Let's say you post something online and you receive negative or toxic comments from people who don't know you. Your initial reaction might be to feel angry, hurt, or defensive. Stoic approach. Instead of reacting impulsively, use this as a chance to practice emotional restraint. Remind yourself that the opinions of others are outside your control and are often reflections of their own issues. Instead of responding with anger, you might choose not to respond at all or respond with kindness, knowing that the toxicity doesn't define you. This scenario demonstrates how Stoicism encourages you to turn challenges into opportunities for growth. Toxic behavior doesn't have to harm you if you see it as a lesson in resilience.
5. Recognize the impermanence of others' behavior. Nothing lasts forever. Stoicism reminds us that everything, including toxic relationships, is temporary. Toxic people may feel overwhelming in the moment, but their influence is not permanent unless we allow it to be. By recognizing the impermanence of their behavior, you can avoid feeling trapped or hopeless. Scenario 5. The toxic boss. Imagine working for a boss who is unreasonable, always blaming you for problems beyond your control. You feel constantly under pressure and worry about losing your job. Stoic approach. Acknowledge that this situation is temporary. You might not be able to change your boss, but you can work on improving your own skills, finding new opportunities, or even detaching emotionally from their behavior. By focusing on what you can control, like your own performance and job search efforts, you remove the power toxic individuals have over you. Understanding that difficult situations are not forever helps you maintain calm and optimism in even the most challenging environments.
Conclusion. Dealing with toxic people requires discipline, wisdom, and emotional intelligence, all qualities emphasized by Stoicism. By focusing on what you can control, practicing emotional detachment, setting boundaries, and viewing every encounter as an opportunity for growth, you can navigate these difficult situations with resilience and grace.
Whether you're dealing with toxic friends, colleagues, or even family members, Stoicism offers practical and powerful tools for protecting your peace and preserving your well-being. Remember, toxic people only have as much power over you as you allow them to have.
If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know in the comments how you've applied Stoicism in dealing with toxic people, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay updated with more life-changing content. Till the next video, stay inspired and motivated.